Hi everybody, this is three very tired but happy committee members at the end of a fabulous, successful day. It's the busiest ever and everybody's happy. We've had newcomers. We're really happy, Gary, aren't
Wonderful. Had a fantastic time. I know last year we had, I think over the weekend we had 736 drummers in through the door, and roughly half and half Saturday and Sunday, but I'm sure that today we've beaten that, and hopefully over the whole weekend we'll do even better. What have you felt, Matt? There's been a real good buzz in the room, hasn't there, today?
Oh, amazing buzz. This is my first year on the committee, and I've been busy basically going around introducing myself to all the storeholders, and even the ones that have been here for many years or just literally arrived today, they're saying how fantastic show is and what a vibe actually from this drum fair, because it's such it's a community and everyone's loving it. And
it's about the camaraderie.
It is.
All, really.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Wonderful camaraderie.
You know, it's to say we are looking forward to tomorrow, because if it's anything like today, it's going to be a smashing day.
And of course, next year will be our 10th anniversary.
Yes.
We would really like to do something special. We don't quite know what. In fact, we're looking for suggestions, but I'm sure we can make it even better for our 10th anniversary next year.
And Johnny Craviotto, we want you here next year. Please, Johnny, we'll love you.
Yeah.
And Rob Cook, of course, who runs the largest vintage drum show in the world, he tells us ours is the second largest in the world.
Second largest in the world.
Second largest.
And Rob Cook has flown over yesterday, and he's going back Monday morning. He's flown over from Chicago just to be with us for the weekend, and we're really grateful to Rob as well. And Winnie Mensink, of course, has come over from Amsterdam. We've got people from all over the place,
all
really.
over the country, from Land's End to John O'Groats, and it's just wonderful. It's growing and growing each year.
And also what was nice is that Hannah Delaney, Eric's daughter, one of his daughters, came over from Spain, especially for this weekend as well, and what a great tribute that everyone's paid to her, and it's been very good, isn't it, in that kind of sense. Everyone. Been brilliant.
Yeah, we were very sad, of course, to lose Eric, who was our honorary president earlier in the year. But as they say, the king is dead, long live the king. And we've introduced Carl Palmer today as our new national president, and he's delighted and will be on the scene. The thing that we're really very happy about our particular drum show is that it's vintage and custom. It is not a high-profile trade show, because there are other high-profile trade shows. This is completely different. We're very much interested in showing the younger drummers the wonderful history and heritage that is available out there, particularly with a lot of the old American companies, Ludwig, Gretsch, Slingerland, Leedy, Camco, all that type of thing, as well as Premier, Ajax, Boozy and Hawks, Colton. And of course there are wonderful examples of those drums here on show. And I think this year we've actually had more vintage drums than last year.
It's a marvellous show.
Would you say?
A marvellous turnout of vintage gear for the vaults. Yeah. Absolutely marvellous.
And we're encouraging custom drummers, because a lot of the custom manufacturers, of course, are replicating the old drums. They're probably actually making them a lot better than the old drums, but a lot of the ideas are incorporated into them, aren't they? Well, from the clinic point of view, I mean, we're very fussy as to who we invite to come along and play at the clinics, because the mainstream drum shows, they usually have all of the top players in the world there, and very often you could have eight or 10 different clinicians there blasting away, and sometimes it does become a bit of a competition to see who can play the fastest licks and all the rest of it. We are very much more down the musical route. I mean, this year, for instance, we had rhythmatic playing, which is a very fine contemporary musical trio, and it went down superbly well this afternoon. It will go down again tomorrow, I'm sure. They'll do a slightly different program maybe tomorrow, but it really is about musicality, and we like the drummers that exhibit for us in the clinics to emphasise the musicality and the educational side for the younger people. I mean, today we had some wonderful examples of playing and getting the audience to clap in different time signatures, starting off in 2/4 and 4/4, then 3/4 and 5 and 7/8, and then getting one half of the audience to do it against the other half. Okay, some of the people I think got up and left. It was probably too clever for them, but there was 4 girls that got up and left. Yes. But I think the vast majority of people really enjoyed it, and it's down the educational route, and that's what we're, as a committee, we're very, very keen on pushing.
And of course the variety of drum clinics which we have every year, we persevere to put something completely different each year. Different. And it's an absolute marvellous variety of the musicians that's been on that stage from all styles of music. So our show is for everyone, all ages.
Yeah, people don't know what to expect in the front with the clinics, do they, Ken? When they come, we try to surprise them by putting something slightly different on if we can. But the emphasis is on musicality.
And our our show is growing each year, because we see lots of new faces, and we're just going from strength to strength.
And we've booked it for the next 3 years at the same venue in Birmingham.
Yes, the centre of the land, the centre of Britain.
The centre of the universe.
Centre of the universe. Way back in Britain.
Or even bigger than